What up guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to show you how to trade using liquidity chase. As you all know, what I do every time is show you how to chase liquidity and have good result, okay? So this works in line with break of structure. So for you to be able to trade with this liquidity chase, you need to understand what a break of structure means, and it works basically on 30 minutes time frame. Now, let's dive into the real business. One beautiful thing about this strategy is that it gives you 1 to 3 risks to reward in every single trade you have. And this actually helps you to, have little trades. You don't want to over trade. So you're only going to have little trades. You're going to have like a trade in a day or not even any trade in a day. So it makes you to, manage your fund properly. Now, make sure you watch to the end. Do not skip any part of this video so you don't want to miss any part. Now, the question is, what do we mean by liquidity chase? As you all know, the market basically do what we call liquidity chase, all right? Now, what you popularly known as support and resistance level, like this point we have right here, is popularly called the resistance level, right? Then the point we have right here is basically called the support level. Now, all these are known as liquidity to what I'm going to be teaching you. Now, you need to understand that those liquidity are being chased. That's why you could see that right here at this point where I just drew this line, you can see we have some wick, we have some candle lines, and at the end of the day, it's later come down to that place to, sweep the liquidity out. So basically, market do chase liquidity, okay? Now, let's see what a break of structure means before we proceed to understanding how this strategy works. Now, looking at the market, this is on 30 minutes time frame. Remember, my strategy works perfectly for gold. You can test it on any other commodity or pair before you trust it. But for gold, it works out for you perfectly. Now, what do we mean by break of structure? Now, looking at what we have right here, let me go ahead and, draw a kind of line right here. So we're going to have a line right here. Okay. So we're going to have a line right here. Now, this line is basically a structure. What I have right here is basically a structure. You understand, right? Let me go ahead and just choose this first one. And I'm just going to go ahead and zoom it for you to see properly. Now, this is the structure, okay? Now, right here, we have another structure, okay? We have another structure right here. Excuse me. That's going to be this point right here. That's another structure, okay? Now, if you see, basically, the first structure is higher than the other structure, okay? So it hasn't broken the structure yet. Now, we're going to be looking at what structure is going to break either of these two, all right? So looking at what we have right here, looking at this has broken the structure completely, okay? It has completely broken the structure. Now, for the wick to come and break these two structures right here, let me bring the candle. So for this to come and break these two, structures right here, it is known as a break of structure. So that is basically what we mean by a break of structure. Now, if you understand this concept, then you are good to go. Now, as I tell you, this requires patience and it really works out perfectly. That's what I do. It gives you 1 to 3 risks to reward. So before we move further, I want to quickly tell you that no matter how many videos you watch on YouTube, you are not still to be called a pro trader. And before you can start trading and being profitable, definitely you need to be a pro trader. So for you not to go right there and lose a lot of money, I've composed a course on liquidity chase. It is there based on break of structure. It is based on support and resistance. It is based on key point. So it is right there. And this course cost only $195. And I'm still working properly on it to have a very quality, presentation. So if you're interested in this, make sure you use the link below this video to get, your space so that whenever it comes up, you'll be among the first people to get it at a discount rate. Now, let's move further. Now, this strategy works basically on UK section. And UK section is also known as the London section, okay? So let me just go ahead and pinch my screen. And I'll just go ahead and pinch my screen and see. All right, so on my screen, I've already segmented each section, okay? So the light blue color you can see right on my screen, this light blue color you can see right on my screen is the Asian, and the light gray is the UK session, and the deep gray is the US session. Now, let me go directly and do some replay so that you can understand what I mean better. But before I do that, let me just delete these icons we have right here. Great. So I want to replay down to this level. Let's have some kind of practice and see how this works. All right, now we're going to go ahead and play until we have our UK section, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and play. Now you can see it is moving. We are here to have our UK session. This is the Asia session. And now we've started the UK section, okay? So the UK section just gets started. That is the light gray, as you can see right here. Now, the structure I want to break is this structure right here. You have to watch the screen properly, okay? Excuse me. So the structure I want to break is this structure right here. That is why I've told you from the beginning that make sure you do not skip any part of this video so that you can understand properly. If you have this, you can pass any prop firm, you can be profitable, as I always tell you, but make sure that you are a pro trader before you start trading with your real money. Now, let's play and see what we got. Okay, so we are waiting for the markets on the UK section to break this line. So we can just go ahead and have our line right here. So this is the wick. Now we want it to break out that wick, and that's gonna be a break of structure. Beautiful. All right, so it has broken it. That's what we need, okay? It has broken it, and that's what we need. So for it to break it, you don't have to stress yourself. What you want to do exactly is to go for a long. All right, so you just go directly for a long. Now we're gonna buy right here because we have it already. So we're gonna buy. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna buy. So let's take this right here. Like, that's gonna be buy. All right. So we're gonna buy from this point because we have a break of structure already. Okay. So we are buying. Now the beautiful part is this gives you a chance to have just a little stop loss and to target a lot of, to target a lot of profits, okay? So I'll just go ahead and click on buy, and your stop loss is gonna be a little bit below the structure that was broken, which was this, okay? So this was the structure broken. This was below the structure broken. So your stop loss is going to be a little bit below. And then you're going to target about 3 risk to reward. And that's going to be about this spot. Okay. That's going to be about this spot. We can just target. You can target as much as you want to do. Okay. But I feel like if you have up to 3 risks to reward, it is a beautiful one. So this level, this blue line right here is going to be our stop loss. I'll just go ahead and type stop loss, okay? So this level is going to be your stop loss. Let me type stop loss. And yeah, so you can target as much as you want to do. But as I always say, 1 to 3 risks to reward is okay. So let's play and see what's going to happen in the market. Let's play and see what's going to happen in the market, okay? So you can see it is going above that line. You can see it was a very beautiful one. Look at how it is going above that line. Okay, can you see why you have to make a stop loss a little bit below the structure being broken? Now, let's see what's going to happen. Now, you have your buy during the UK section. Just have your stop loss and you can close your system for the rest of the day. Now, let's see what's going to happen. We're just going to be careful and watch. Now, can you see that? Can you see that? Watch out. Can you see it was a very beautiful one? If you have 1 to 3 risks to the reward, I think at this level, you should have your profit already. Okay, you can see it was a very beautiful one. Now let's keep playing and see what's gonna happen. Now, this actually manifested during the Asia section of the next trade. Now let's see what's gonna happen. We are anticipating for the UK session now, because we hit our profit already. We want to test for another different day. Now, you remember the light gray is the UK section, okay? Now, we are on the UK section right now. It has started to read, okay? So, but the break of structure we're expecting to get broken is either this right here, you can see, okay, or this right here. So we are waiting to break either of these two. I'll just note this, just above. So we are waiting to break either of these two for this next UK section. So let's play and see if we're gonna got it broken. Now the market is manifesting. We want to see what's gonna happen. If it's gonna break it, we're gonna know. If this didn't got broken during the UK session, forget about the trade. You can see it actually didn't break it during the UK session, but it got broken during the US section. You don't have business with that. You are done with the trade for that day. You're not going to have another trade, okay? You can see that's no trade because it didn't break any of our liquidity during the UK session. Now, let's keep moving and see what's going to happen in the next day. So, gradually, we are moving to see what's going to happen. Now, this is Asian. And then we're about to move to, now we have UK section about to start. Okay, the light gray you can see right here is the UK session. So we have that to get started. So basically now what's going to happen is we're gonna go ahead and find out the liquidity we want to break. Okay, that's the break of structure we want to have. So I'll just go ahead and have this right here. Okay, so let me just have this right here. It's either we'll break this at the top or we'll break this below, okay? I will break this below, right? Now, look at what happened. During the UK section, we got it broken, okay? During the UK section, we got it broken. So this was the line we're expecting to get our entry point. Now, look at it, it has been broken. So immediately it got broken. Remember, we're going to be going for a sell because it has broken down to the down level. Now, considering what's going to be a stop loss, I think that's going to be one of the most important things we have to look at. Now, looking at this level right here is going to be a stop loss because that is the nearest liquidity we have. Just go ahead and have our stop loss at this level. Okay, so that level is going to be our stop loss. We're going to have this to be the stop loss, or just go ahead and have stop loss, okay? And then we're going to be targeting, as usual, as much as you want to do, okay? So let me just go ahead and play and see what's going to happen. All right, so that port is going to be our stop loss. Most times it doesn't get to that level, but to be at the safer side, we prefer to buy our stop loss at that level, so that you're going to use proper risk management, use reasonable lot size. Can you see that? Can you see how it is moving straight down? Watch out. Can you see those moves? So from this level, remember we sold from this level. Now let me have that reading. Remember we sold from this level. Now up to this level, that's about 1-to-1 risk to reward, okay? So sometimes if you have a big stop loss, you can target 1-to-1 risk to reward to be at the safer side. Well, let's see what's going to happen before the next day. So we keep moving. All right, so you can see it keeps going down. That's a lot of profit for you. You get right? That's a lot of profit for you. Now let's see what's going to happen in the next Asian or UK section. Now we have the next Asian. Look at it. Can you see that? Can you see the spike all the way down? So this is basically a strategy you should understand. And I come right here all the time to give you a strategy that I've back tested and that works out perfectly. And as I've told you earlier, I'm working on the course to show you how to trade, use proper lot size, use proper stop loss, and take profit. If you have not become a pro trader, please do not fund your account. Do not fund a live account. Make sure you at least get any course out there, or I recommend my course for you because it's actually going to give you everything you need. And if it doesn't work for you, you are ought to get your refund. So make sure you use the link below in the description of this video to get your slot, so that whenever my full course gets ready, you're going to have it. You're going to be among the first people to get it. Now, if you know this video really helps you, make sure you hit on the subscribe button, like this video, use the comment section to ask questions, and I'll answer your questions every single time. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.